It's time, guys. I've been alluding to this for a while, and I want to let you know about the really cool news that I've been waiting on. I've been alluding to it here and there, but I wasn't ready to share it till things were a little bit more solid. So now I am coming to you with that piece of information. What is it? Well, stay tuned to find out. So let me just get it out there. I am planning and hope, actually I've already done it. It's already going. It's a thing now. And I've wanted to do this for a while. Did I mention that? You know what? Let me clean up real quick. There we go. If I'm going to tell you the news, I'm going to tell you right. And here it is. I am venturing to start my very own tailor shop. Now that news in itself might not be super exciting because many of you are like, well, don't you already do alteration and tailoring already? Like, I thought that's kind of why we're following your content. Which it is, and I've been doing it on the side, and I've been doing my own stuff here and there, but it is finally official. I signed the paperwork, made it an official company. It is called Primo Tailoring. And what we are doing is not just normal alteration work, because that wouldn't be as exciting as a news as what I'm presenting to you. It is going to be mobile tailoring for anybody in my tri-state area. The idea kind of sparked from lots of people talking and hitting me up on DMs and messages and being like, we love your content. We're trying to learn how to sew. I just don't know how to do it. Or people being like, do you recommend tailors near me? Or I don't have a tailor near me. Or people were even like, hey, do you want to come work at my store? Which all of these things are super sweet and kind for people to say, but there's no way for me to actually follow up on any of it because I'm only one person. I can only be in one place at a time. So ideally, what I can be doing is taking this bus and traveling to meet you guys, do your alterations, pop-up shop, better education on sewing and style as a whole, and I'm super pumped for it. So this has been an idea, like I said, for a long time. Why all of a sudden am I doing this now? Well, it actually kind of prompted through a TV show. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's called Undercover Billionaire. And what it is it's this guy who's a billionaire. He comes to a city and he tries to make $1 million business in 90 days without anybody catching on to who he is. Kind of like Undercover Boss, but with a twist. So Erie, Pennsylvania was selected for the very first season. And afterwards, when the guy was finished setting up his business, he did a lot of cool things in the community. And one of them was starting a fund for entrepreneurs and starting new ideas in the community. And you guessed it, your boy applied and he actually won. So I got about $3,000 to invest in my business, and I pitched the idea of the mobile tailor shop and just doing my own stuff with style related content. They loved it, wanted me to be on to receive the check, and we did all that, and it was really great stuff. But speed up from there, I then immediately started going through, how am I going to claim a bus? How am I gonna get this stuff going with only $3,000 in my pocket? So what I did is I contacted my parents, and coming from a very large family, we actually traveled in a bus much like this one. Kind of a little bit rough on the outside, but the inside is going to be completely gutted and redone, and I'm really excited to kind of see the process of that unfolding. But I wanted to bring you guys into the fold so that you can see exactly what I'm up to and the kind of stuff that I'm doing day to day. I don't want this to be something like when it's all said and done, you're like, hey, look at this guy, what he did. You're gonna be with me as I'm tearing out the seats, as I'm putting in the flooring, as I'm repainting the side of the bus, as I'm getting clients, as I'm making content. And I want you all to be along with me on this journey. So where are we at now? So I've already done a few preliminary things to make everything set in stone. I hired a lawyer and I got my LLC. So we are an official business. We are up and rolling. So that's out of the way. Moving forward, I already have a bus. I got to get it running. Currently, right now, we're in need of brakes and batteries. Batteries and brakes are the only thing that we really need to get this guy up on the road, and then a very long way until we get the inside done. Hopefully about like a month and a half once she's road ready. But yeah, you can see in these videos that we got some work to do, but we're already started on it. So then right after we got the bus settled, we got the LLC, I was on a mission to get the right branding down. I wanted something elegant. I wanted something classic, kind of like my vision was the Rolls-Royce logo. I really liked how it was simple, but yet recognizable. So that's where we're at right now. We are contacting graphic designers, trying to find some people through Instagram, through mutual contacts. I put something out on my Instagram a little while ago that talks about trying to find somebody, and I got a lot of cool leads. So let's take a look at some of those now. Okay, so what we're doing today is we are going to look at some of the different work people have sent in. This is just the primaries. We're not near the playoffs yet, people. Just commissioned some stuff from some people to send me their portfolios, what their style is. Like I said, I'm really looking for an older vintage style of logo. So I don't want something that you can easily just recreate somewhere. And not just that, but I don't want something too modern, too fast. So let's take a look. We'll kind of see if I can get the pictures up there with you guys. You can kind of see, whoops, turn that off. Keep turning it off. Hit the button once, Lewis. Okay, so we have a couple people in the running. This guy right here was actually somebody who did some work for a buddy of mine on his logo, and I loved what he did. And here's some of his work. He kind of posts on Instagram, sent me some stuff, and I really like his work. I just don't think it's a fit. I want you guys to also let me know what person you would go with. But no, I do love the stuff that he's working on. I love how dynamic it all looks. Like, it really pops. Like, when you see one of his logos, it kind of like almost looks three-dimensional, which is really cool. This person here, I actually got through one of my followers. This is a relative of one of my followers. And the thing that I like about what they're doing is they're already doing this for apparel. They've already worked with apparel. They know what things look like, I'm assuming, because of their work with this company. So this is already a really good start for me. This is a really good start for me. I know we're kind of in the right track, and I really like their style. It's not out of the realm of what I'm looking for, but also great work. Now this person I really liked right off the bat. Funny story, they're actually one of kind of my neighbors. They live in the same apartment building, but I love the work. At first when I saw the Instagram, I thought it was a little bit too simplistic. I thought maybe like, what is their skill set? I'm gonna be completely honest. But then after they sent me some of their actual work that they've done, like commissioned for people, that's not just stuff they've worked on Instagram, I was blown away. And so far with the people I've shown, like I've shown some of my friends, this has been the main contender right now. And then lastly, this person was awesome with how quickly, I will say, the speed on the response of all these people was great, but this person was quicker than all of them, which I do value when I'm looking for somebody to do something. And it's pretty cool. I will say, I think that it's not really the avenue I'm going for. I'm looking for something very distinct, and I just don't feel like I'm getting it through this stuff. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. We're kind of just spitballing, shooting from the hip. Got a few people. I'll be reaching out to more people as time goes on, getting back to people, kind of narrowing it down. But I got a weekend thing that I'm going to, so we will be out of commission for the weekend, and when I get back, I should have a selected person. And so I am back. Sorry about that. And it's been a little while since I've been on that recording train, but we picked the graphic designer. I went with the one that most of my friends were going with because I just really like the aesthetic. I thought that what she was doing was great work. So we were waiting for just the first round of concepts. We went back and forth. We were talking, showing some amazing mood boards. Really got me excited about this project. And these are the logos that she presented me. First round, no edits. Check them out. Now, I think they're all pretty dope. I have my opinion on all of them, but before I do that, because I'm going to give you the opinion when we go through our next round of edits, I want you guys to tell me your honest thoughts on each one of these logos. Would you use them? How would you use them? What would you do differently? Really want to see what your thoughts are and see if they line up with what I was thinking. But other than that, a lot of this is just a huge waiting game. I don't know how I'm going to survive because I'm a very impatient person by nature, but I feel like a lot of cool things are coming. I've already been down to the bus, did some demo to it. Not to mention, got a couple other things in the works that are gonna keep me even busier. And maybe it's just me needing to like lessen my plate and be more focused, but it's gonna keep my mind going. I love being on the move, doing things. But maybe I'll save that for the next vlog.